Hello, I am Amy Richardson of Richardson Professional Solutions, where we provide back office services to other small businesses, nonprofits, and family estates across the country. And today I am bringing value to you as a community member by interviewing another one of our wonderful community members. Tim, can you introduce yourself?
Thank you. I am Tim Fitzgerald of Handcrafted Cutting Boards. I am the maker of what you see here today.
All right. So I don't know if you can see very well on the camera here, but the amount of detail and craftsmanship that you put into your work is just amazing. So tell me a little bit about what you can do as far as scope, level of customization,
Sure.
thinking on the personal gift side or corporate gifts. I know you work with a lot of realtors in town. What does that look like? Just give us a good overview.
Yeah, so it all started with countertops. So I can do all the way up to countertops, all the way down to a cheese slicer. Cheese slicers are my small items. They are a great way for someone to give a gift. If you want to do multiple things, if you're a real estate agent and you're looking to just leave something with a customer, you can start with that type of item all the way up to a custom-made cutting board.
Great. So if I wanted all light wood instead of the dark wood, is that possible, or how much customization can go into that?
Sure. So the look and the feel of the board is all going to be personal preference. How busy the board is, how small the pieces are, is all up to what the customer likes. It can be guided, or it can be something I've already produced and they like and see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good to know. So thinking about the corporate gift side, what is the most unique or the funnest thing that you've ever made on the corporate gifts? So I know that we mentioned real estate and closings and things of that nature. I know that you've made a dog gate for a mutual friend of ours. Yeah. So what's the funnest thing you've made?
So mass production is always something that's very difficult for any type of retail shop, because they want to know exactly what they're getting order to order. But when someone comes in, they say, we need 80 items for all of our customers. It's not really mass production, because as long as they're all unique, but they all blend together as the same item, that's really fun to do.
Okay. So thinking of different types of woods that you have, you're the expert, right? So you would be able to guide the customer, thinking of dark versus light or exotic, traditional. You are going to be able to help guide those choices.
Sure. There's a lot of things that go into the wood types, how hard the woods are, how soft they are. But it really comes down to, you can use almost any wood in a cutting board, and budget helps to play into that. The more expensive the wood is, the more expensive your board is going to be.
That makes sense. So thinking a little bit about the customization, you have people that may have a piece of wood that came from their old house, or it was a floorboard in their grandfather's farmhouse, or something unique like that. Can you incorporate things like that?
Absolutely.
Into? Okay.
That is a great project, something that means something more than just the cutting board. If you remodeled your house and you have a bundle of flooring left over and you want to incorporate that flooring into a cutting board, I'll look and see if it's appropriate. If it's an old picnic table that your grandfather built and it's no longer a good piece of furniture, but it's good wood, be happy to do something with it. That's something that's memorable, not only to the present family, but to future generations.
Right. Yes. And speaking of future generations, these are pieces of usable art, right, that will be able to last a lifetime. I know that I love gifting these. I just got one for my brother for his wedding, and I said, we want to make sure that you choose one that you like, because you're going to be using it the rest of your life.
Sure. I think that Grandma made our Sunday dinners. She had a cutting board. When I started to get into this, I started thinking, what happened to that? My aunt ended up with it, who passed it on to her daughter. So it really could become a family heirloom.
Wow, that's really nice. So thinking, leaning back into the corporate gifting side, do you think that it really makes an impact when someone is able to give a unique, handcrafted, beautiful gift like this in place of, a bottle of wine or something different that is more common?
I had a customer tell me one time that they were handing out $50 gift cards, and we were doing $40 cutting boards, and he said that you would have thought he handed them $100 items.
Right.
Just the impact of something personal for that customer with their initials. it really did make a big impact.
Right. And thinking about initials, can you put the business's name on there or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm happy to do any type of inlay. I can engrave CNC router. I'm only limited to what is royalty specific.
Okay. Wow, that's good to know. So anything else that you'd like to share before we close out?
I am excited to have somebody that will share my cutting boards. The fact that there's a guy locally in Augusta that does this full time is kind of a unique thing, and I'm amazed to do it.
Right. All right. Well, tell folks how they can get in touch with you.
The website, hcboards.com, has a gallery of things that I've done in the past. It has a marketplace of what's available. I tried locally. Arts in the Heart is probably the biggest thing I do locally, and it's a great place to come see me.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amy.
All right.